the fair winds blow. Our home is where the waters flow. We'll show you what we've come to know on board while sailing wisdom.
Morning, everyone. It is 6 a.m. on the dot, but it's highest tide, and being how it's a 9-inch tide, which I know 9 inches is so extreme, but it's important because 9 inches means that we're floating right now. So I gotta get our stern hook out, get a bow hook out, and get us rolling. We got, it's about 20 miles that we gotta cover, so hopefully we can make it on just the batteries and no generator, because that would be very peaceful and quiet. But the good part, starting at 6 means that if we run for 6 hours, it's noon. So an insignificant speed of like 3 knots gets you really far.
It is 7 a.m. and we are trying to get moving this morning before the tide drops too low. But unfortunately, we are aground, very aground. Herbie just got up the stern anchor and I got up the bow anchor, and we tried to get out of here, but we are very much aground. So what Herbie's doing right now is running out a kedge anchor. He's running our stern hook, our Danforth, out into the channel, dropping it, and then we're gonna try to pull ourselves out towards that anchor as a kedge. Let's see how it works.
Yeah, every minute counts right now because the tide is dropping, so no time to waste. So once we're floating, I'm gonna get in the dinghy, go pick up the anchor, and you just keep us in the channel so that we don't run aground again.
Okay, we also have to call the bridge tender.
Once we're floating.
Yeah.
It worked. We're floating. Now I'm just pulling us out towards that kedge anchor. Oh, this is the first time kedging's worked for us. So normally we use the bow anchor because I figured the windlass is strong and all those things, but the bow just pulls you more into the shallow. And when we tried to pull it off the side, the chain couldn't do the angle. So I did rope off the stern straight out. Yay.
Woohoo! We did it! We are free, and the kedge worked, and we are in the middle of the channel, just kind of slowly drifting down the river while we wait for the bridge to open. Yay!
All right, well, we're at 56% charge, which is a great starting point, and we have 17 miles to go. Hopefully we can make it without the generator, but if we need a little extra range, we'll just crank that puppy up. Today's little fiasco adventure was made possible thanks to the most valuable tool on this boat, and honestly on any cruising boat, and that is a beater dinghy. Not a fancy dinghy. If you have a brand new A and B or a high field and like all sorts of fancy stuff in it, you're not gonna want to do what we just did. I mean, we're dragging chains over the inner tubes and pulling up anchors into it and mud and filth, and it's just disgusting. Yeah, so you want a beater dinghy, one that is cheap enough that when it dies, not if or if I patch it, no. When the thing dies, you replace it and get another one. It's a tool. So that's what saved our bacon today, because we were stuck, and our only options, 3 options: wait for the tide to come back up this afternoon, which stinks, call for a tow, which then you have to wait, and it's embarrassing, and the tow guy's kind of expensive, and if you have insurance and you do too many of those, you'll get kicked off. So then our third option was dinghy to kedge and anchor out and crank and do a lot of like gross filthy work, and it worked. We were now on our way. It took an hour to get the boat off the bottom, but we didn't have to call anyone. We were completely self-sufficient, and most importantly, these are skills that if we're on like a remote island or different country and they don't have towboat system, you're still good. You can deal with it yourself, you can handle it yourself, and you can fix it. You don't need to rely on outside help to fix it, and that is so valuable when you're sailing. So we've been motoring for 8 hours at 2 knots. It is so painful.
Is it even 2 knots though?
We're doing 2.5 now. For a while we were going 1.5 because
Yeah.
the current was against us. So what happened was, we need the generator, but our generator is dead. It is not. It's a late generator. It is deceased, and it's done. And it's done. So we don't have a generator. So that means that we're purely on the power we get from the solar panels, and stupid far range, starting off at like 56% battery. So not a great combination. And the end result is that in order to get the range, we had to go painfully slow. And then we're going straight into the wind, so we couldn't put any sails up to help us. It's like everything bad. So we're gonna get there, we're gonna anchor, and I'm going to Home Depot, and we're getting another generator.
Alright, we pulled into this marina. We saw that they have transient slips available, and it's only $67 for the night, which is awesome. Because when you think about it, that is a fraction of what it would have cost to get a tank of gas or diesel. But we're just coming in to refill our electricity.
So I'm going to go get a generator? Yes? No?
No.
No? Okay. Well, instead of a generator, we're going to go to a neighbor's boat and have some cocktail time. Yes? That's better than getting a generator?
Yes.
Yes. So we made it here, 56% charge, 18 miles. We have 14 more miles to go. And we're going to do it with full charge. So we'll get a generator later.
No need for a generator to go 14 miles. We'll do it in 2 days.
Yeah, take it easy, have some fun. Hi, how is it down here with you? Love you. Yeah. We are off!
Alright, we're only heading like 3 miles up the river. We just want to kind of secure a spot, give us a little head start with the currents and tides tomorrow to get to St. Augustine. So it's going to be a gorgeous day of motoring 3 miles.
All right, we are now officially less than 800 miles from Norfolk, from getting to the Chesapeake Bay, because we are currently passing statute mile 795. We are out of the channel. We got 10 feet under us, and we're going to drop the hook right here.
We're in a really nice, beautiful anchorage tonight. It's super quiet, super secluded. It's just very peaceful. And what's even better is that the weather's starting to get cooler, so we could lie out there and just look at the stars. There's very little light pollution. Just a really beautiful night in a beautiful anchorage.
So we got 12 miles to go. Our batteries are once again not full. We got 50 something percent, 51. So we're just going nice and slow, that way we make it. It's a gorgeous morning. We're riding the tide up through this river, and if we go well, we should make it about to the midway point when the tide shifts and then starts sucking us back out.
I'm really excited to get to St. Augustine. I've heard a lot of cool things about it. Lots to see, lots to do. But the big thing we're gonna do there is haul out and paint our bottom. So that is going to make a huge difference in the way that we are able to run and continue our journey north along the ICW.
So we've been dealing with this cold front that's been blowing down and bringing like gorgeous weather to this area. It's like the 70s at night. It's nice and cool, and it's awesome. There's no humidity. It's really nice. But the problem is the wind's straight out of the north, and we are going north. So like the past week, we've just been motoring. The sails haven't even been out. But today, the wind's slightly northeast-ish, and we're going slightly west-ish, like northwest. So we could have some sail up. So Maddie went up and got stand set for us, or staysail. And we're just using that one because it's self-tacking, so it's easy. And we were going 1.6 knots before. I know, that sounds miserably slow. Now we're going 2.7 speed.
But I'm sure the main question on everyone's mind is whether or not Morty is still a dog. Morty? Are you a dog?
Meow. Meow, she is a dog.
Bueno, sí. Camina. Rico, rico, rico. Y como dice mi coro que sigue ahí. Escucha mi salsa buena, abre la ventana. Escucha. Ahora estamos gozando hasta la mañana. Escucha mi salsa buena, abre la ventana. Ahora estamos gozando hasta la mañana. Melodía, melodía. Escucha mi salsa buena, abre la ventana. Ay, escucha mi salsa ahora. Ahora estamos gozando para bailar, para gozar. Qué rico está. Escucha mi salsa buena. Ay, yo te traigo la salsa buena, es la verdad. Ahora estamos gozando hasta la mañana. Bueno, mira, escucha ahora. Si escucha mi salsa ahora, mi salsa para bailar, este ritmo tan sabroso, el ritmo para...
Well, that was our fastest docking ever, and it's all because of fear. The boat next to us has this giant bowsprit that hangs out and is like taller than our mast almost, but it's not. But it's huge, and I was just worried that we were gonna get fouled up in it and destroy our boat. So lots of gusto, lots of thrust. Yeah, I'm never gonna do that again. It was terrifying, but we made it. All right, so we're not going to continue sailing on Wisdom at the moment because we are going to Greece.
We have been given the incredible opportunity to sail a charter yacht in Greece
Sailing with George is the charter company that's giving a boat to us for a week.
with 3 other YouTube channels.
Yeah, so we're going to be there with Josh Post, See the Little Things, and our good friends, Bums on a Boat.
And we're going to be buddy boating with Sailing Fair Isle. So that's really, really exciting. We can't wait to hang out with those guys for a whole week on a giant boat in Greece.
Yeah, so originally we were going to meet up with Feral Sailing when we were in the Med, but we didn't because COVID.
It never got to happen.
Yeah.
So we're so thrilled. We are leaving Wisdom for the moment. It's bittersweet because we know we are going to be back soon, but first we have to go to Greece. And we're flying to Greece, which is something that we haven't done in a long time.
Yeah, since COVID, pretty much.
Yeah, flying,
Yes.
not going to Greece. We've never been to Greece, have we?
But flying. No, we have never been to Greece. We wanted to go to Greece. We were going to Greece. And then we got the crap beat out of us in a storm in the Med. And then we pulled into Spain. And then we did a van trip.
So, without further ado, we're saying goodbye to Wisdom for now.
Yep.
We're-
Just for a little bit. Then we'll be back.
We're really, 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 really excited. But first, we have to get up to Maryland so that the birds can be dropped off because we're not taking the birds with us to Greece.
No. So let's go to Greece. We're going to Greece.
Yo te canto con sentimiento y manana te lo voy a dar. Muévese con sabrosura, abre la ventana para respirar. Escucha mi salsa buena, abre la ventana. Yo te traigo la salsa buena. Estamos gozando ahí nada más que rico está. Escucha mi salsa buena. Si yo te traigo mi salsa ahora. Estamos gozando ahí nada más. Bueno, escucha de nuevo, mira. Los tambores se están arrollando,
Thanks for watching this episode of Sailing Wisdom. Don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and hit subscribe so you don't miss the next Rigging Doctor episode. And if you're interested in even more Rigging Doctor awesomeness, consider becoming a patron to see all of our extras. Can't wait to see you next time as you join us out here on the high seas.